Hello everybody, my name is Drew and today we're going to look into filter views. Filter views are how you can pull up a list of contacts that matches a particular rule in any given moment. So for instance, if you're wondering questions like, who is everybody that is in the state of Pennsylvania in all of my contacts in my account? A filter view can be how you can pull something like that up, assuming that you have the data in your system to begin with. And this can, of course, apply to custom fields that you might have in your system, or like a contact status, or any other things that you are tracking in your account on a contact record or in an associated account to that contact record. Now, these can apply as well to other data tables in your system, like tasks, opportunities, accounts. But in most cases, people are using these for contacts. It's the most common use case, and the process is all basically the same. So we're just going to focus on contacts for today. So let's head over to our contacts. You're going to see the filter view that is being shown in this drop down right here, basically regardless of what data table you're looking at in the system. So we can click on here and see that we're looking at my contacts versus all contacts, and all the other filter views that have been created in this account are also showing right here. Now, if you are looking at a given filter view, you're going to see a button right here that says Edit Filter. So if you're looking at a filter view that's been created, your option here will be to tweak this particular filter. But if you go to a system filter like My Contacts, you'll see that this button says Filter. So this is basically just to create a new filter view right here. So we're going to click on this, and we'll just work through this a little bit. So you've got the name for the filter view. So you can give it your whatever name you like, whatever's descriptive. You've got a couple of options here that relate to multi-seat accounts. So if it's a single user account in your account, then just leave these as me. These really don't make a difference for you. But if you have multiple people in your account, you can apply the filters across just your contacts versus everybody's contacts. So basically, is this an account-wide filter view, or is it going to be just for my particular seat? And then you can make this available to all of your users as well. So if it's some sort of a list of contacts that's really important for everybody to be able to be on the same page for, you can make it all users, and then your users will find that in their filter view dropdown. Now this is the star of the show. Here you are able to select the fields that these rules are going to apply to. So it could be like, city is Philadelphia as an example. You can also apply multiple filters. Like, we're looking at a custom field here. So industry is retail. And then you're also able to change how these rules are set here based on like is, which would mean like it's going to have an exact match to this, or is exactly not going to match this. Includes is more like if this parameter is going to be, you could have like, you could just like, for instance, if you are going to be trying to make a filter view for whether they have an email address or not, you could just do like whether if it includes or does not include the @ symbol in an email address. Well, that'll determine whether they have an email address at all to begin with or not. So that's an example of how you could use includes or does not include. And once you're ready, you can hit the save button to save that filter. We're not going to worry about that for this particular example. We'll just go to some existing filter views that I have in here. Like we've got an example here for industry is construction. And we can see we've got the column displaying here. And sure enough, we're seeing everybody here that matches construction. As you can see as well, under this section right here, you can just see at a glance what are the rules that apply to the filter view that I'm looking at right now. Now we go down here to includes auto. So yeah, here this is probably a better example of how includes works than the example I gave earlier. So you can see we got for this particular custom field, it can have multiple values applied to it. And so this is everybody that has auto, even if they also have home as a plan that applies to them. And then you can also see the negative version of that, like plan does not include auto. So for instance, if we go in here and add an auto plan to this particular contact, now they don't appear in this list anymore. And I think now's a good time as well, just to, because sometimes people get a little bit tripped up on the difference between a contact list and a filter view. And one of the core differences is that a filter view is entirely rules-based versus a contact list, which is just like everybody is either in this bucket or they're not in this bucket. And so as an example, for this filter view, I didn't explicitly try to remove this person from this filter view. I changed the data for that contact record, and because the data changed in a way that doesn't apply to the rule of the filter view, the contact is no longer in this filter view. So as you can see, when you create these filter views and you create the filter views, your filter view will remain in this drop-down here. So you don't have to create and recreate filter views every single time you want to view one. You can simply go to your contacts, click on this drop-down, and visit and revisit your filter views here. Now, it's possible that you'll have filter views that you use in your account that are core to your day-to-day workflow. And if that's the case, like actually, let's go over here to this not yet contacted example. So if you are doing sales operations and you're constantly, you got contacts you've added into your account and you are always looking to engage new people to add them to your pipeline, you might have a filter view just like this of not yet contacted. And you'll, if you want to be able to easily access this filter view from basically anywhere in your account, you can click on this star here and we'll refresh. And now you can see up here, we've got our starred filters. So let's just go to a different page just to illustrate here. I click on the starred filters, and now I can just click on this right here to quickly go straight to this starred filter view. And so this just makes it really easy for me to quickly get to this page that I need to go to so I can communicate with, so I can start engaging these uncontacted contacts right here. And you can remove the contact of this from the starred filters by just clicking on that star again. So it's kind of like you can have two different tiers of filter views, though even if you star a filter view, you'll still find them in this dropdown. Now, if I need to just get rid of a filter view, like I've got way too many in here, let's go over here to this doesn't include auto as an example. I can click on this edit filter button, I can make changes to this filter view as needed, but also I got the delete button right there. And all you need to do is just go to a different filter view, and now we no longer see this one in that list right there. So I hope that you all find this helpful. Filter views are a really powerful way to sift and sort your contacts, create segments for marketing campaigns, surface opportunities, even account management. All of these things can be aided by using these filter views. Now, if you have any questions about how to create specific ones for your needs, as always, you can reach out to us and we will be more than happy to help. Thank you so much.